In this lesson, you will learn how to send emails using the REST API. For sending emails, and then you can use the same resource programmatically in your code. I will be demonstrating this using the Postman client to send out emails. So let's see how this can be done. So we go to the quality module or any other module you would like to send an entity out. So let's go here and select one test. So this is a test we would like to select. And from the test, I can now say send email. And when I do this, I can open also here the browser tools and just click here on send emails, select the user. And once you are ready, you can also type in the message you want. So let's say this is a test, this is a test. And now deactivate all or clear all the entries which are here under network section by clicking on clear and click on the send button now. And you will see that the browser tools will capture entries, and there is another entry which was posted successfully with 201. Select this entry and you can see here is exactly the resource, the URL which is used to send out using the post method. And also on the bottom you will find the payload here, and you can basically copy the payload and paste it into Notepad and paste the payload in Notepad, and here you can see exactly. So here you have the parameter 2 recipient, CC recipient, and BCC recipient, and these can be added from using the user IDs of your ALM Octane workspace users. And then you can define the subject for the email which need to be sent out, as well as you can define here the message itself in HTML, and you can also add the entries or the entities which should be included into the email. So I can also add here additional tests if needed and decide if those tests should be sent out in the same email or separate email. So here's a flag for separate emails equals true. If I would have additional data, so let's create additional data. So I have here just one test for now, and I will add another test and change the ID. Let me get another one. Click to the next. This is a test set. Let's go back. So this is the other test, 41008. 41008. So here I have two tests, and now I can decide if these should be sent out in two separate emails, or if I put here false, these will be sent out in one email. So let's do both. So we say here, this is true. This is what we have defined as the payload for us. And now let's go into Postman and here enter the URL from your browser which you have identified. So here this is exactly what you need to add to your Postman request URL. Here we have added this, and in the payload add the payload you have just defined now. And this can be done using programmatically from any language of your choice. And I will send out the emails now separately. Let's click on send. And I can see here that this was sent out, and I will now look into my mailbox and see if I received something. So I can see here I received two emails with the first ID and the second ID. And I can do this in the same manner for two entities. So let's say I would say here this should be send it as one email. So within one email, send out. And now I should be receiving an email which include both of those tests. You can see it just came in, and here I can see that the two tests are attached as an email. So it's a summary of emails which I can view directly from here. So this is the way how you can send out emails using a REST API from ALM Octane. You just define the resource as mails, define the body as JSON, and in the body provide the parameters you would like to change and modify. And based on this, the emails will be sent out.